Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess, baby. Oh my god, not upside down. Say it, Pisces. I am the High Priestess. Oh, so close to this eclipse. This is my, listen, September to January 1st is my favorite time of year. We are in the cut, baby. In the cut. Spooky season, happy Stevie Nicks season. We have arrived. Okay, let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective, highest timelines, highest messages for the High Priestess Collective. Okay, Four of Cups, Page of Swords for my Tarot Academy students who are learning tarot for themselves. Four of Cups is like an unsuspected, undetected. Oh, I like that word, undetected, for all my murder doc lovers out there. Undetected. Undetected, unsuspected, surprise energy. Like didn't see it coming. They're focused down here on these three cups, those three kids, those three things you're working on, three family members. Page of Swords is a messenger, a message. Aces are also like offers. So this feels like something comes in like an undetected message. It's just not on your radar. It could be from a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. Pages are also children. They're also students. Show me this Page of Swords. Fast. This card is following, right? The Six of Swords, it's following the readings. Another ace. This could be an opportunity to look. Ace of Wands is an offer, right? All the aces are offers. In the Kabbalah tree of life, in terms of planetary associations, the aces are associated with the Big Bang. So they're actually not associated with a particular astrological sign. It's associated with from nothing is something. So it's literally from nothing is something. Undetected, out of nowhere, wasn't on the radar. Boom, baby. Undetected. Fire energy is exciting, passionate. I'm into this. It's like when you have a calling, when you have a hobby. Six of Swords. This is like travel, movement, opportunity. I'm really fixating on the boat. So it's like, it feels like activity. Unsuspecting offer to do something or go somewhere. Even the sword combo, there's 7 swords in total. 7 of Swords is an energy of like spur of the moment. Spur of the moment, undetected, offer, invite, travel opportunity, or message that like ignites some sort of fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Can you give me some details on this? Ace of Wands, Six of Swords. Where are we going? And it's interesting because you're like, you look like you're sitting here, you're grounded and rooted, you're comfortable in where you are right now. It does not look like travel or movement or change in plan is in your plan. That's what you are giving. Even your body language in this card, your arms are crossed over your chest. People who study, what do you call it? Body language, you know, like the psychological meanings and the interpretations of body language, interpret crossed arms as I'm not open to whatever right now. I'm not open to dialogue. I'm not open to new opinion. I'm not open to conversation. I'm not open to change. I'm not open to this shift, which is interesting. But this Ace of Wands tells me otherwise. This Ace of Wands says this lights you up. So is there some sort of, where'd the shift come? Like, what is it about this invite or this message that makes you reconsider? Five of Swords. This could be like, I'm tired. This could be like fatigue of same old, same old. Can you show me the Five of Swords? Three of Pentacles. One more. Five of Pentacles, 2 5s is a 10. That's a big cycle change. So this looks like the way you've been doing something, or the way you have been like, this could even be like you've had to. The way you've had to endure something, the way you've had to do something has grown tiresome, lackluster. It's not that you're not doing it. I see you doing it despite either disinterest or lack of passion, lack of fire. There's something else that's way more appealing to you here. This is also the energy of like, I've really seen enough. This is a little bit of like fatigue with the process, or fatigue with the routine. There is an element of fire associated with this too. If this is work, there's like a new way you can do something, or it's just like out of nowhere a pivot that allows you to, it looks like, act, perform, like the priorities, the day-to-day priorities shift into a much more like exciting and igniting way. Let me get a different deck. Okay, we'll use Modern Witch. Can you show me 2 5s as a 10? 5 5 is positive change. So this is a shift. This is like, it's just not one that you've orchestrated. This is something, it's something that comes in because in the monotony of your day-to-day, your vibration's actually risen, which is wild. That means you've been sticking to at least one wellness habit, if not 3. It's like leaning into the monotony of routine. But it looks like that practice, the leaning into the monotony of some sort of routine, calls something else in. Show me this 5 5 3. It's Ace of Wands. What the hell? That's crazy. Sorry, I'm all crooked. I'm also trying to get the main message out before Miss Neptune's like, let me interrupt. Taylor, I'm going to let you finish, but... Okay, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. What is this, dude? It's a different way in working. It's a different way in being. It's a different way, or it's this could be like invitation to attend something, travel somewhere, and it's leaving a fatigue energy. It's leaving a fatigue energy behind. Bottom of the deck is a Queen of Wands. I told you called this in. Show me this Ace of Wands a little more clearly with detail. 8 of Pentacles. We already have that on the table. 5 and 3 is 8. 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Holy shit. 8 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Look at this yellow. They called you mellow yellow, babe. And the Ace of Pentacles. Well, now we got 9. So you're moving on up to the east side. Deluxe apartment in the sky. Some of you, so maybe some of you are literally moving and maybe you gave up hope. That 4 of Cups could be like I gave up hope on the thing, so I'm just going to lean into what's here. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles is the mastery of what you've been doing. There's something here about like a habit or something you do. You just leaned into it. 4 of Wands is that manifestation energy. It's stability, it's security. It could be with another person or another entity, right? So like employer or relationship or business partner, something like that. Ace of Pentacles is like, again, from the universe. You called this in. That's 9 Pentacles in total. So the pivot here is moving from some sort of like monotonous fatigue, a chapter of monotonous fatigue that it looks like it just doesn't inspire you, or didn't, or it stopped, to what seems like out of nowhere. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Exciting and present in your 3D. This is a result of Ascension, because 7 of Wands is at the bottom of the Gilded Tarot. And all of these wands are aces as well, but you've chosen this one. And the light comes from behind you. From behind you is the past. Okay, the light comes from behind you. So it's like you've paved this yellow pathway for this ideal, this is like a way more ideal situation than 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and this Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, is like the pathway, the invitation, the vehicle, the trip that gets you out of some sort of monotony, some sort of fatigue, some sort of like non-inspiring way of doing something, you know? Show me that Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, Queen of Cups, but she wants to go back. So the Ace of Pentacles, it's for you. Let's say this. Can you show me the source of the Ace of Pentacles? Five of Wands. Your training mode. Queen of Pentacles. This is a real nice change in your physical reality, whatever's happening here. Whoa. 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 For the longest time. I'm serious. Something that you have been like monotonously plugging away at. Like, I got to stick to this routine. I got to stick to this plan. I got to stick to this habit. It has maybe even felt like, Jesus, guys, this is so... Even like the job space, it could be like this, like, I got to keep showing up to this shit. There is breakthrough energy here, and it looks like it's karma. It also looks like your training period's coming to an end. You have 555 on the table. 555 is significant change in the life path. If you start seeing 3 5s or 4 5s, I've only seen 4 5s, I think 2 or 3 times in my awakening. One was right before I went to sit with ayahuasca. One was last year. There may have been another time, but it was like right before significant shifts in my life, like crazy night and day. This Queen of Pentacles energy, this is what you are. This looks like you accept this. Whatever has come your way, you've accepted it, or you're accepting it, and it's rooting now. This is an aspect of your karma. 5 of Wands means that you had to train for it. So this can be like literal like job training, right? Like position training. If this leans a little bit more on the spiritual side of things, Pisces, this is Spirit being like your consistency in the meditation practice, the grounding practices, the simple habits, fruits, waters, vegetables, raising your vibration through very simple practices is actually like taking you to another vibration where you're going to be able to experience the gift of glimmer, right? Glimmers, when like surprising things just happen, surprising good things just happen. Like you get a free coffee from someone, you win a gift card, you like win a trip to something, like these just special, like, oh hey, like I didn't ask for that, but I got it. That was great. Thank you so much. This is like energetically in the multidimensional realm of able to receive, willing to receive. They've done the work where their vibration is high enough to receive this type of shift. But what's interesting is it's on the tail. Did you like start to lose a little hope? You know, that's what it kind of feels like. These top cards are so good, and these undercards feel very I'm working in like the coal mine, like very grindy, very stressed, very fatigued. And it looks like there was almost like I guess I'm just going to commit to this because nothing has changed. So maybe there's an element of surrender that happened. 5 of Wands. Can you show me what I'm talking about? 9 of Swords in reverse. How beautiful. This came up in the Patreon reading for this week, for like the week ahead. The 9 of Swords came out as advice this week. So when 9 of Swords comes out as advice, it means one by one, disarm those intrusive thoughts. Pattern interruption, out loud. Writing the affirmations and listening to affirmation tracks or listening to like positive brainwashing in the morning so that you are actually getting ahead of the wild, wild west that is PTSD, CPTSD, anxiety. You just got 9 of Swords in reverse. That means some sort of way that your thoughts, nervous system, or fears were controlling you it's a wrap. And this is the year of the 9. So this also feels like a significant conclusion of that type of worry or that type of hopelessness or that type of generalized anxiety. If you have that every single day, there's something that you are committing to, or you have committed to, I should say, that looks like it's clearing this up holistically. There's something wellness involved here. This is clearing up holistically. I feel like I just hit that on accident. I never hit this thing. And it just confirmed. Healing this holistically. This is my protection from HP Molly. Thank you, Molly. Do you want to guess what's at the bottom of this deck? Just confirming a little bit more. Take a guess. Take a minute. Drop it in the live chat if you're playing along with me at home, baby. Ready? Fucking Ace of Pentacles. 4 Swords. This has to do with some sort of routine, monotony, mastery. There's like a commitment to something. Even the 8 of Pentacles, this is called the master of the craft, right? So in real life, non-energetic, it's somebody who's like just very good at what they do. They're very good at like repeating something. They make it look, maybe they make it look easy because they're so natural at it. They're very good at it. They can see it. They can, like, there's like premonition energy with it. And then on spiritual side of things, same thing, but it's the master of the craft of like, I know how to use my energetics to manipulate 3D reality. But it looks like back here, there was like a little bit of hopelessness of like, maybe you got to a point where you're like, I'm not seeing a shift, so I guess I'm just gonna, that really feels like what this is. I'm not seeing a shift, so I'm just I guess I'm just committed to this life, whatever this thing is down here. And then boom, boom, boom. Spirit's like, gotcha. we gotta shift over here. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Pisces energy. How does this pertain to Pisces? Wheel of Fortune. So these 4 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, the 4 books open in the corners of where the zodiac signs are, it's catching my eye. Training ground, learning, 4 of Cups. It makes me feel like there were 4 aspects of self that they wanted you to be able to master. Something in the emotional space, something in the mental space, something in the spiritual space, something in the physical space. They wanted you to be able to sit with the energy of those things. Okay, now we have Eclipse energy out here. And recognize whether those aspects of self were serving you or not. And if you recognize that these aspects of self were actually eclipsing your greater good, then it was your choice to dissolve them, maybe through water practice, maybe through fire practice. This looks like you chose to dissolve, and because you chose to dissolve, there's a pattern interruption to the monotony. 3 cups are lined up here, but these 3 cups, there's an interruption. So this message, invitation, or new beginning, it is an interruption to whatever pattern and monotonous like way of working, way of being. Let me say it differently. Instead of monotonous, it's like you've just grown so used to this way of being the way. And it's not because you want it to be the way. It's just because you're surrendering to, this is the way it is right now. I've done what I needed to do energetically and emotionally to shift it. I have not seen the shift. I am surrendered. And then boom, it shifts. So this could have been like, I want to say like, this could be 8 weeks long, 4 weeks long, where you're like, I really thought something was going to shift, change, or show up, and it didn't. And now it's here. Maybe this has already happened. Like you got that confirmation of like, oh, this new beginning, this message that's come in. It's allowing for things to be done more. It looks like more exciting. Show me the wheel. Queen of Pentacles and the wheel. 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, which is that 8 of Pentacles. You maintain some sort of balance. It's double balance. We have double scales out here. That's 4 scales. What did you have to balance of 4s? 4s, which sounds like force, but you may have even had to resist somebody who was forceful. That's not me in my tracks saying that word. I was like, whoop. like ignoring something or disarming, disengaging from something that was attempting to be forceful. A synonym for forceful is manipulative. I'm seeing the King of Wands in reverse in my head. Could even be Queen of Wands in reverse. Can you give me a little backstory on that Four of Cups? Four of Cups. Three of Swords. Oh, Strength in reverse, fear. That's fucked up. This is like, just take this if this resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, it's fine. Then you're learning tarot from me. Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain, disappointment. Strength in reverse is like a depleted fucking solar plexus and self-esteem as a result of pain that has been inflicted on someone. And the Four of Cups sometimes is associated with healing the root chakra through meditation practices or grounding exercises. See the imagery that is associated with that? So if that resonates, it's like you chose practices that would did I say this already? Rehabilitate? Maybe I said it in the members reading. To rehabilitate the heart space and the solar plexus. Really specifically self-esteem, what you believe you're worthy of experiencing and receiving. And that means you did the energetic and emotional work and waited, and like it looks like there's like a loss of hope because nothing showed up. But now your reading is saying like something is showing up and it's undetected, unsuspected. It's almost like Spirit wanted you to stop expecting it so that it could feel better when it got here. Is there anything else I need to know with, look, that's that control energy. So Aries energy, I was seeing King of Wands in reverse though. So it's just dysfunctional fire, you know? And the Emperor can represent managerial energy, supervisor energy, paternal energy, and they don't even have to be very present because none of this is earth energy. So it can be passed on energy or like past experiences from this type of person. Anything else we need to know with that backstory? Wow. You were always going to rise. That Nine of Pentacles came out here. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You were always going to rise if you listened to the signs, and it looks like you did. Okay. I'm going to put these back because I don't want this energy on the table. Okay, so, you maintained balance while you were doing this. It looks like you also kept your hands open. Like, I am open and ready to receive, even though it was like, it looks like nothing was coming, nothing was coming, nothing was coming, and you just accepted, I guess nothing's coming. And now you have 3 aces on the table. What does Pisces need to do with this? Smash that love button, Pisces. Page of Cups, follow your heart and allow this new beginning to serve your the spots in the heart that are craving water. The spots in your heart, you know what your heart has? 4 chambers. 4. Your heart has 4 chambers. That heart healing was significant because if that heart didn't heal, that self-esteem would not recalibrate. And now this Page of Cups energy feels like a reignition of maybe permission to follow dreams in a way that you have not been able to in the past. And now there's an opportunity for you to chase or follow a dream, chase or follow an opportunity, chase or follow a gift that has become activated and visibly evident in your real life because of the balance and the healing you have afforded yourself. You've gifted yourself this. Especially with that Nine of Swords in reverse. That means like whatever chokehold the old neural pathways had, they don't have that hold anymore. Yeah, this is my favorite 3 of Pentacles card. So you got this card out here twice. The old 3 of Pentacles was sandwiched with the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. So that means like creating, building, doing work, but not experiencing fulfillment, peace, harmony, or the type of pay or recognition that you deserve. This 3 of Pentacles, though, is associated with this Page of Cups. It's like, oh, I can do the same thing in a different way. And in this way, I am the student, the teacher, and the muse. So there's like a coming togetherness of these aspects of self. So the 4 aspects of self that may have needed healing, tweaking, integration, they're showing up now in a way that's artistic in nature. What's the like teacher leadership. You don't have to be a formal teacher, but you're showing up more artistic. You're showing up more in that teachery energy, guide energy. Now I'm seeing the Hermit card in my head. And showing up as Muse energy, which is like allowing others to experience inspiration from your presence, or you're actually finding and experiencing inspiration from your own self, you know, your own like shift in whatever this undetected thing that comes in that like ignites in you. It looks like it shows up on your outside, like people can see that this is exciting for you. Let's go into that. The Muse energy I was just feeling. The Muse energy. Page of Pentacles. Where are they bringing you? The Muse energy. You have the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. The only one you don't have out is the Page of Wands, and you don't really need it because you got these two Aces of Wands out here. You just, you know, 3 pages is almost a night. Page of Pentacles is also like considered an offer or opportunity that's associated with optimism and good news. The other thing is you have all the elements out in your favor. Show me one more with that Muse energy. Are you showing up? Are you looking younger? Are you looking healthier? 8 of Wands. That's double messages. Let's get a different deck. Let's get something a little... Kind of want the Kipper. Yeah. What's this page in 8? Coffin, death. And then, so this is a 10 and this is a 1. There's something that's ending here. And it's not a little thing. There's something big that's ending, and a new like role or a new position that you are standing in, that's an elevation from student to, it doesn't have to be teacher, but it's either student to teacher or student into I'm making shit happen in some kind of way. This is the Magician energy in the Kipper deck. But the main male is also kind of like main character initiator. Ones are initiator, like life path 1s, shout out to you. Life path 4s, shout out to you. Life path 8s, shout out to you. There's something here about like initiating a change, but something is significant is ending. This feels like a way you were doing something is no longer going to be the way that you were doing it. Because there's like way more exciting, tangible, lucrative, supportive way, and your mind isn't stopping you anymore. Holy shit, yeah. Change at the bottom of the deck, card number 9. This is the year of the 9. This is saying like, hop in, babe. We're going. I'm picturing when Cher shows up at Dion's house and picks her up in Clueless. Look, message. Listen, I'm telling you, message of change. There is an undetected message coming your way, and this message is shifting the way you're doing things and bringing excitement and joy and some sort of like dream-like, not dream-like asleep, dream-like, this is so much better. This feels so much better this way. This feels so much more exciting and exuberant and supportive. And there's something also here, the 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is building, it's cooperating, it's working with others. You're doing the same thing, but the things that are surrounding you are actually supporting you now. Whatever was happening before, there's something funky in the energy before. Man, why do I gotta go so deep on this shit? What was in the energy before that, like 553? King of Cups, 4 of Swords. So it was in part the mind. it was like this King of Cups is you, or it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy outside of you. This Four of Swords is an energy of distress. Usually the Four of Swords is recuperation, rejuvenation, contemplation, meditation. And it's to restore clarity in the mind. And usually one of the swords is illuminated yellow to indicate, yes, the enlightenment has arrived. Not on this card, though. All four swords, gray. This girl in distress. So there could have been a person around you or a person's voice in your head from before. Again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, doesn't have to be, though. It looks like haunting. It looks like haunting. Haunting, haunting, haunting. And that's probably why I pulled my Bone, Thugs, and Harmony cards out. I'm just kidding. That's not what they're called. I think it's Bone and Skull. Show me the haunting. Crossed. Oh my God, it's Two of Swords. Choices, searching for purpose, daydreaming. This looks like the training ground you were in was fully fucking inside the house. Maybe someone put the thoughts inside of you, though, right? Maybe, you know, that King of Wands in reverse, Emperor, Strength in reverse energy that we saw before, Three of Swords. This was like a mental feat to get over. This is also the Death card. So there's an ego death associated with the way in which your mind used to speak to you. And with that is like what the mind believed was possible. And because of that frequency, it looks like is dying or has died. You put it where it goes. But you had to do that on your own, Two of Swords, without necessarily... This is like when your intuition brings you to the neural pathway and makes you look at it and you feel it in your nervous system. And you're like, I'm activated in anxiety. I'm activated in limiting belief. And you have to take steps with that energy anyway. In order to show that energy, you are mistaken. This is all possible. You are mistaken. I am safe. You are mistaken. You were told you're not able to do this. You're not worthy enough to do this. You are mistaken. It's working. This haunting is all from the head. Oh my God. And this is like the equivalent of the Hermit energy that I was seeing in my head when I was like, you might not be an official teacher, but there is some sort of teacher energy here. Sage, you are the wise counsel. Harmony, acceptance, and patience. So now you, if you choose to, this is twofold. For those of you who are active practitioners, leaders, healers, consultants, because you've done this yourself, you can assist others in doing this work on their own. That's what the Hermit does. That's what the High Priestess does. They go into themselves first. And then when they come out, they offer the blueprint of like, this is what I did. Take this if this helps you. For others of you who are not on that specific path, this is the energy of, now that I know how to do this, now that I know my intuition will lead me to the neural pathways, the thoughts, the intrusive thoughts, the limiting beliefs that don't serve me, your intuition will lead you to them. Not in a way to upset you, in a way to make you feel it so that you essentially overcome it. You can do this again and again and again. Look at all these skulls. It's like you're becoming the skull collector. Jesus Christ, we've taken a turn here. But I love it. Becoming the skull collector is like, oh, I am going to turn all of my fears, limiting beliefs, and dysfunctional neural pathways into skulls, and I will collect them. Because I'm not going to live the rest of this life without hope, without optimism, without dreamlike energy, without some sort of magic, because I know that it's in me. This Four of Cups, I keep coming back to it. This Four of Cups feels like the energy of like a kid waiting for someone to show up, and that person never shows up, but that kid stays at the window, stays at the window, stays at the window, and the parents are even like, all right, it's time for bed, and the kid is like, just a little longer, and then finally that person shows up. It is this like about to lose hope, about to surrender to like, I guess it's not happening, and a message of change comes in. The thing that's needed arrives. Maybe, I'm assuming this is here though. Oh, beloved. Love, reciprocity, intertwinement. This is a nice showcase of what your mind, spirit, and body are able to do. Okay, there is like lucrative energy on the table. If you are looking for a financial shift, that's actually very much here. It's like the thing you were doing, it's doing it differently now. I don't really know exactly what that means, but the support around you or the energy, either energetic or people, it's going to turn this into some sort of like more lucrative, abundant, generative process. And you feel inspired along the way. Is there anything I'm missing for Pisces? Pisces, smash that love button, babe. Say it, Pisces. I am the magician. I am fucking magic. It is in my veins. I came here to co-create with the universe. Yes, you fucking did, Pisces. Pisces, listen to me. We got the full blood moon eclipse in Pisces on Sunday. This is your sign. I am hosting a full blood moon REIKI fire release ritual. This is open to everybody. It is donation based. It's a little bit of a blend of what we used to do for full moon ceremonies. I retired those in the past. And it's a little bit of a blend of REIKI healing circles. It's going to be slightly interactive, slightly inside the house, internal. You can register at the first link in the pinned comment below. This is your opportunity to use this eclipse to show you who the fuck you are. Hi, magician. And write down on paper and submit into the fire anything that's eclipsing your magic. We are releasing it, releasing it, releasing it. This is a very pivotal eclipse season for Pisces. You got these new moons that are sandwiching this very special full blood moon eclipse for you. Let yourself eliminate what needs to be eliminated and step into this. I create the magic and abundance that I need around me with ease. You know what I mean, babe? We also have Astrology 102, Journey Through Your Natal Charts houses starting next Monday. You can register at the second link in the pinned comment below for an early bird discount. That discount is available until Friday morning. As of Friday morning, that discount will no longer be available and it'll be regular pricing. I can't wait to journey through your natal houses and uncover your psychic abilities, any sort of family healing energy that you have, any stelliums in your house, and what that means and how you can optimize that energy in your day-to-day life, baby. Pisces, hold my hands. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing. Take a gentle inhale through the nose. And a soft release out through the mouth. Savoring your peace at the bottom. And affirmative Pisces, I am the magician. I make magic happen, babe. Yes, you do, Pisces. I'll see you later.